In the vast, sprawling web of the Marvel multiverse, some stories are destined to be retold, but with a twist. We all know the tragic tale of Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker's first love, whose fall from a bridge became one of the most heart-wrenching moments in comic book history. But what if that wasn't the end? What if in another reality, the spider didn't bite Peter? What if it bit Gwen? Welcome to Earth 65, a world that looks a lot like ours but is fundamentally different. Here, Gwen Stacy wasn't a victim. She was the hero. Bitten by that radioactive spider, she gained incredible powers, super strength, agility, a spider sense, and the ability to stick to walls. She designed a slick white, black, and magenta costume, complete with a hood, and burst onto the scene as the one and only Spider-Woman. But being a hero isn't easy, especially when you're just a teenager trying to balance it all. Gwen was the drummer for the rock band, the Mary Janes, juggling band practice with fighting crime. Life was a chaotic, high-energy rhythm, but it was all about to hit a sour note. In her world, it was her best friend Peter Parker, who felt powerless and invisible. Desperate to be special like his hero, Spider-Woman, he experimented on himself. He transformed into a monstrous creature, the lizard. Gwen was forced to fight him, and in the ensuing battle, Peter died. The public, not knowing the truth, blamed Spider-Woman for his death. Branded a murderer, Gwen was now a fugitive, hunted by the police, led by none other than her own father, Captain George Stacy. This is where her story truly begins. Gwen Stacy, now known to many as Spider-Gwen, had to navigate a world that feared and misunderstood her. She was racked with guilt over Peter's death, a heavy burden that she carried with every web she slung. Her father's pursuit of her alter ego created a painful rift in their relationship, a constant source of tension and heartache. Despite the world being against her, Gwen never gave up. She continued to protect the innocent, battling familiar foes with a new twist, like Matt Murdock as the ruthless kingpin of crime, and Frank Castle as a relentless and brutal police captain. She wasn't just fighting villains. She was fighting for her own redemption, trying to prove that she was the hero her city needed, even if they didn't want her. Her journey wasn't confined to her own dimension. Gwen's world was rocked when she was pulled into Spider-Verse, a massive multiversal event that brought together spider heroes from countless realities. It was here she met Peter B. Parker and Miles Morales, forming a deep bond with them. She saw that she wasn't alone in her struggle. This experience changed her, broadening her perspective and showing her the true scale of what it means to be a hero. She learned to rely on others and became a key player in saving all of reality. After Spider-Verse, she adopted a new name to distinguish herself from the other Spider-Women, Ghost Spider. This new identity marked a fresh start. It was a symbol of her past, haunted by the ghost of Peter Parker, but also her future, a spectral, almost untouchable force for good. She even received a device that allowed her to travel between dimensions, turning her from a local New York hero into a guardian of the entire multiverse. One of her most compelling relationships is with Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Earth 1610. What started as a friendship forged in crisis blossomed into something more. Their connection is unique. They understand each other in a way no one else can. They share the weight of the mask, the joy of swinging through the city, and the pain of loss. Their cross-dimensional romance is a fan favorite, a story of two young heroes finding love and support across the fabric of reality itself. Gwen Stacy's design is simply iconic. Her hooded costume is one of the most popular and recognizable modern superhero designs. It's sleek, practical, and perfectly captures her rebellious punk rock spirit. Paired with her skills as a drummer, it creates a hero who is not just powerful, but effortlessly cool. She's a symbol of youthful energy and defiance. What makes Ghost Spider so compelling is that she's a story of second chances. She represents a what-if scenario that gives a classic character a new lease on life, turning tragedy into triumph. She's not just Spider-Man with a different face. Gwen's journey is defined by her own unique struggles, her guilt, her fractured relationship with her father, and her fight to forge her own identity in a world that wants to define her by one tragic mistake. She's a character who has had to fight for every victory, both on the streets and within her own heart. She proves that even when you feel like a ghost, haunted by your past, you can still rise up and become a legend. From a tragic side character to a multiverse-hopping headliner, Gwen Stacy refused to stay dead. She put on the mask, picked up her drumsticks, and swung into our hearts as the spectacular ghost spider. Her story is a powerful reminder that anyone can wear the mask. It's about taking your pain and turning it into strength, about finding your own rhythm in a chaotic world, and about creating your own destiny one web line at a time. Thanks so much for watching. If you love stories about incredible heroes from across the multiverse, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite characters. Let us know in the comments which multiversal hero we should cover next. See you in the next one.